Good evening, everyone. Sheila here in Boho Daydreams, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. It was amazing. The weather here was so beautiful. And at one point, I thought, wow, I should be out there coloring up some paper because it's the last of the beautiful weather that we're going to have. But I was so busy, and I just couldn't even imagine having paper chasing shenanigans going on. So I'm really glad that the thought came to my mind too late. We have more traffic going through here right now as the builders that store their equipment back here have been a little bit more active. And I can only imagine if I walked out and saw my beautiful papers with big truck prints on them. That'd be heartbreaking. I can't even imagine. Anyway, I have a little package here that I want to show you. And this is from when I did the last package, and the last red package. And there were several of you that had shown some interest in a red package. And so I connected with everybody that had expressed an interest. And if you had responded to me, then you stayed on that list. And if you didn't respond to me, then you aren't on that list. But I made a few extra. And so I need to go through my paperwork. And if anyone has canceled, then anyone who expresses an interest, I will give you, the option if you want one. Anyway, I'm going to pop up my information. I'm Sheila Gingerich at scoghill4@gmail.com. Facebook group is Boho Daydreams, and you're welcome to join us there. We are boho and beyond. If you create, then we would love to see it, because there's nothing more encouraging and inspiring than watching someone else's creative process, whether it's soap or crochet, knitting. If you create it, we really would love to see it. All right, so because this is take 2, and I was fighting the threads, I didn't retie it because honestly, every time I do, I pull something else off. And I was almost finished the video, so I ran out of coffee, so this is a dry run. This is a dry run take 2. All right, so each package, there's a slight subtle differences in these packages, because one was going to be a Christmas package, and then the other one was going to be a red package. But I just changed everything to just a red package, so they're almost identical with just a couple of pieces that might be slightly different. And these are used textiles. Nothing is new other than the trims, and not even all of them are new. They're vintage, and they've been recycled and repurposed. So some of them may have tears and staining and wear patterns. That's just part of the uniqueness of each piece. So each package will have this tie. It comes with this tie. It's beautiful. It's a very deep green with a very deep red. And the reds in this package are very, very deep. There are only a couple of pieces that are a warm red, and it's because it's kind of shades of red, so I opted them in. So then there's also a piece of, this is old, and the beading on it is coming off, the first beading, but I love the green on there, so I added that. This is new. This is new to me. I just got this on Friday. Isn't that pretty? It's a maroon velvet with embroidered flowers and gold embroidery on it also. I just love it, so I thought, well, it's deep, but it's very, it fits the package. And this is interesting. This is from West Africa. And when I got this, I've had this for several years, but the person I got this from had it in Canada for over 50 years, and it came from West Africa, and she'd already had it there for several years before she ever came to Canada. I don't know if it was her mother's, so I haven't used a lot of it, but I'm adding it to this package because I think it's very special. And the pieces in this are, there's two different pieces. So if you don't have a piece like this, then you get a different piece. Same piece, the embroidery is just a little bit different. Every package has a piece of this, and this is the width of the sari. It's got this, very beautiful, but it's got gold woven into it, and it highlights the flowers that are highlighted in this sheer fabric. Yes, I just used highlighted twice. I'm tired. I've been awake since about, I don't know, 4 o'clock, so I'm a little bit tired. I've done a lot today. There's a piece of this in all the packages, and then the packages are wrapped up in this beautiful piece of sari. Should be wide enough, and wide enough for a journal. It's very pretty. Now this piece, every package has a piece of this wedding dress, but the pieces are all different. I've almost used this up, but this is just so beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I love that. I love that piece. And I'm just going to say, when you see the way things are cut, my scissors are not only dull, things just don't cut straight. This fabric just does not cut very, very straight at all. So you get pieces sometimes that look like this. And I used to square them off. I used to make them nice and square so they look really pretty. And then I threw a lot of that away. So now you can use it in your beads. You can use it in your snippet, your little collages. It's lovely. And so I don't waste those things anymore. I just leave them with you, and that's why you don't get perfectly squared corners anymore. You did when I first started, but you haven't for the last couple of years. Every package has a piece of my sari snippet roll. Not pretty, but each one of those is different. This is pretty. That's a metal embroidery there. Very pretty. This is the first time. I think it's the first time. Maybe I've used it once before. I don't know. Oh, I love this. This is from a wedding veil. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful velvet. Look at this. It's all hand done. And then there's a piece of gold on the back. And this also comes from another wedding dress. This is from the veil. And this is from a wedding top. And this piece is different in this package than all the other packages. This package has this. All right, let's hurry this up. I'm talking too much. I love this package. I always think red's not my favorite color, but then when I see it all together and I see how crafters use it, I think, wow, it is one of my favorite colors. The deep, deep red. This is the only piece. This is the last package that will have something like this in it. I think it's all gone now. And this is my favorite too, and this is all gone also. I love that. And this is really old too. I love the old pieces. Then there's always some gold pieces, and these are new. Aren't those pretty? They're new. This one's not new, but this one's almost gone. And this, every package has a piece of this. Isn't that pretty? I used that in my gold trim package. I thought I had ordered more than one, but there is only one package, so I have to be careful I don't use it all up. I love this trim. I just love that. I tried to get more and I couldn't. Then there are some sequined pieces, beautiful gold. And then there are 3 pieces of red, and they're shades of red. So they go from very deep to red, and then there is a little bit of an in-between red. A few more pieces of trim. I constantly fight threads. And this, what you're seeing on camera is exactly what this looks like. I use this. I love it. I tried to get more of this, but I couldn't. Makes me so sad. My friend said there was more left, but it didn't show up in my box, so I guess there is no more. It's always a surprise what's coming, you know. I love this. I have this in all colors, and I should make a package that just has these trims in it, just a kind of a small package of just those. And then there's this. This is new also. That's so pretty. It is on a maroon velvet. Oh, I love that. And then here are the textiles. And they're jeweled pieces. There is tulle, netting with jewels, the soft georgettes. Here are the pieces. Oh, I love that. Everyone has a piece of this. I love that. It's almost gone. It's out of circulation now. It's gone. This is all gone. But these are the warm pieces. And then there are these pieces here. So that's the package. I'm going to pop my information up. I'm Sheila Gingerich at scoghill4@gmail.com. Facebook group is Boho Daydreams, and I'm going to link that in the description box. And if by chance you want a package and there are none available, let me know. It's possible I may be putting together a smaller version of the red package because I'm finding that making these big packages is just so time consuming when I'm trying to make a journal, that putting together smaller packages might be a better option and a little more economical also. Anyway, let me know. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.